What's up guys, today I'm gonna give you a video on how to play Hardpoint in Call of Duty World War II, especially like for rank play, so 4v4. So today I'm playing on Ardennes Forest. So first of all, you guys want to know where the hill locations are before you play, and it's really easy to look up. You can just look it up on Google. But so since I know that, so say you know the hill locations, so you hop into a rank play and you get Ardennes Forest Hardpoint. So the first hill's over here by the creek. So I think this is the preferred side to play. And depending on what gunner you're planning on using, it kind of changes up your role. So I'm playing a submachine gun this whole game. So I'm going to be more of like in the hill role slash trying to rotate. But more in this game, I kind of do a little bit of everything. So right now I'm just trying to push this old hill because I see my team is kind of starting to rotate towards the next hill. And see, they broke it. So I'm going to take the garbage time and let them rotate. So a lot of times people will push the old hill, which is just a really bad thing to do, especially at this low of time. It's really smart to just rotate, give up some time, and get to the next hill. So as you can see, the other team got the rotation first. So I'm going to try to flank around through. And I see a guy there, but he sound whores me and kills me. So I was going to try to get a quick flank there and try to maybe just bust up the spawns a little bit and cause some chaos. So we're spawning bridge side now, which there's no really good way to break this hill, I don't think, but I do think this is the preferred side to hold. Basically, you just want to like chuck all your nades at the hill and just try to slam out of the hill. And you can contest really easy in these corners on each side, regardless of where you're spawning. So we broke the hill, so now I want to push onto this head glitch, just so you have a better vantage point to the enemies. Alright, so now there's 17 seconds left, so everyone should be rotating to the next hill. Usually my rule of thumb is 20 seconds. You want to start rotating. And I think it looks like my team's rotating decently, but I still spawned way out bridge, which the next one's at bunker. So this is the spawn you do not want. So my goal here is to try to flank around and get control of the spawn, because if you spawn in the back of the bunker, you'll have a very good advantage over the other team. So I don't see anyone here, so we're flanking around, and we kill that guy and get control of the hill. But they're still gonna spawn behind because my team didn't have enough influence on the back there. It was just me. So they had more influence on the map, like more numbers. So they spawned there. And I just wanted to do one last push here, and I died. So I noticed there's 17 seconds left, and so there's absolutely no reason to push the old hill, especially since I spawned here where the next one is. There's no reason at all to push. So if it's under 20 seconds and you die, do not run across the map to the old hill. Rotate to the next hill. It's very important. So as you see, I'm trying to stay alive back here to hold spawn, but I died and my teammates weren't back there either, so they spawned there, which is the close spawn to this hill. So now I'm just trying to kill people out of the hill and possibly get back there to break the spawn and make my team spawn there. The whole key to Hardpoint is rotating to the next hill and getting the spawn for it, the close spawn for it. This hill, that's the close spawn, but you can just nade it from everywhere, so you're really vulnerable from literally everywhere, but it's still good to have the close spawn. So then you can set up and your team can watch the cuts. So like right now I flanked them, and I don't know if they're spawning there or not. They shouldn't be. But that guy kills me now, but that's fine because there's only 10 seconds left. So a lot of times people right here would just run straight up the middle to the old hill and challenge it, but there's literally no reason to do that because the next hill is in 2 seconds. So you want to rotate over. And I figured people might be flanking, and I just didn't want my team to get flanked here because I see they're pushed up, and this is the only open lane on the map. You always want to glance at your mini-map. Just like, you don't have to stare at it, you just want to glance at it and see which lane's open, because usually that's probably where the team is going to be spawning and coming from, especially if your teammates are watching cuts somewhere else. Like I see this is the only open lane right now, this one in fire. So my responsibility right now is just make sure they can't get through here and through fire. which I noticed the guy got through fire there, so I just killed him. So now there's 19 seconds, so look what I'm doing. I'm leaving that hill and rotating. So I'm trying to go through middle, which is the quickest route, and then I think if I went this way, I could get like a quick flank. I don't think they're gonna expect me to come from this way. And right there, I tried to throw my Molotov, but I had the wrong streak on. But I called it in anyways. Which I think this hill is a pretty good hill to streak on, because you can get a decent chunk of time. And you can kill them off in control, but I died in it and spawned bridge again. So these grenades that I'm throwing, every time you spawn in this hill, you just want to throw a nade at it, because you will probably hit something. So since we're spawning bridge still, it's just kind of the same thing. And this nade I try to throw deep, because a lot of times people sit behind the ramp or like in that corner, so I want to try to nade that, so you just want to mix it up. And my teammate's streaking, which is not that good of a streak because there's only 20 seconds left. So I tried rotating, but that guy cuts me off, so I spawned back here again. But yeah, since none of our team have started rotating, we're kind of screwed back here. We got to run all the way around to bunker, which I'm assuming they're already set up in. So I want to sneak through Crick. See, our team got a few kills there, but I died in the back. And one guy actually made a really good play there. He ran around to the back and got us to spawn. So this hill is very important that you get to spawn back there. If you're spawning up there, you do not even want to rush towards the hill. You want to kind of go through middle and go around and break the spawn. But right now, I was looking at my mini-map and I see one guy's my flank, one guy's pushed up, so it looks like fire is the only open lane on the map. So I'm going to decide to watch that because I see my teammates have just about everything else. And it's pretty easy kills when they run through fire. And there I was just shooting at my teammate to try to get him to rotate because there's literally no reason to stand here. Like you'll see, it's just, there's no point. There's 5 seconds, so he should be rotating to the next hill, which he wasn't. So that just decreases the numbers your team has at the next rotation. So our teammates streaked it. So we're just trying to run in and try to break it. So see, I'm still spawning out because we have no one holding the anchor on the back bridge. But this hill, you can kind of spawn kill them if they're spawning back there. It's kind of hard, but you can do it. But I would prefer to still have the spawn back there because then you can set up the cuts and like mid pillars, and you can watch like cabin cut. And you can get a really good chunk of time on this hill. I'm just toying with this guy middle. See, like right here, you can sit right here and cut off mid. It's a really good spot to do it from. And this guy's just running around. Actually kills me, which is fine, because that hill's over. So it looks like their team, they kind of rotated, kind of half rotated, but they're still pushed up in really bad positions. So right here, I'm trying to flank around to maybe just cut off these guys when they get to the hill, but there's so many of them there that it didn't really work out. But it's a good thing we kept this side because it's easier to nade the hill and you have more of an elevation advantage. So I think this bridge side is the preferred side for this hill. And I realized that my team spawned bunker by looking at the minimap, so I knew just to molly that cut off, just to like prevent someone from pushing it, but I luckily got a kill. And there I should not have kept challenging, but I did. So I see under 20 seconds I died. There's no reason to run at the other hill because it's just a waste of time. So I rotated over, and none of my teammates rotated over, which usually happens in ranked play, but hopefully this video will fix some of that. See how their team rotated and they just have free access to the hill. And I get a kill there, which wasn't really necessary to streak that, I guess. See right there, I got a deep nade kill. And I knew they were off it, so I was just going to streak it to try to get number advantage and get position in the hill. And my team's slaying them out. So this is where I'm gonna try to push. I notice they're spawning bell, so I know they're gonna spawn back bunker. So I just push up to these barrels to try to just cut them off. It's not even important if you kill them, but if you can just hurt them enough where they're hurt when they're running towards the hill, it helps out a lot. And now I know there's only like 12 seconds left. And my team's rotating, it looks like, so I'll just take the garbage time of the hill. And that guy pushed that, which there was no reason to do that. See right there, he literally just cost his team the game. He pushed up that far, which made me and my teammates spawn back here. If he would have just backed up, that's him right there. If he would have just backed up and sat by the bunker, we would have not spawned there, and we would have spawned all the way across the map on the bridge. It's just little mistakes like that that can cost your team the whole game that you don't even realize. So rotating is the #1 thing to do in this game. 20 seconds is my limit. Right when I see 20 seconds, if I die, I rotate. Or if I'm in the hill, I tell my teammates to rotate. It's just the smartest thing to do, and it helps your team win. Thanks for watching. If this liked you, leave a like down below.